3, 2, 1.
Light 'em up.
I'm Paul.
Buck.
This is the Paul and Buck Show.
Hey, the big bucking deal. Alright guys, we're here. Big bucking deal. Buck. Paul's absent today. But we're doing something new. Hey, trying something new. Chris, Smerkz Media, gonna give us a hand here. We're trying something new. We're going live. We got Ronnie Bailey here. Everybody knows Ronnie here, local. Does all the shootouts, and of course he's got the Nova Killer 7.0, 6.0 guy here. Great boy, right? Your boys chopping heads off.
Boys are doing it.
So, like I said, we're doing something new. We're testing the waters. So bear with us if anything happens, in which I think we should be all good, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're rock and rolling. So, we brought Ronnie on today just so we can talk about what you got going on. You got the shootouts there on Friday nights. Anytime there's an event here at Little River in Central Texas, there's you're going to see Ronnie running the show. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you got going on, right? So you got a bunch of classes. You can lay out the structure. What anybody would look forward to if they were to come on a Friday night.
Well, Friday nights we run mostly a 7.0, 6.0, sometimes 650, 550. Throw out a 520 every once in a while. But we're running on a 4/10 tree. $100, $120 buy-in. Depends on, I guess, the mood of the night. We usually run right off the trailer. $60 buybacks. 4/10 tree, cars, trucks, no tire size limit. Just going out on Friday nights having fun.
That's what So the most popular was pretty much like your 6.0, 7.0, but you got a structure. You got, you might throw a 550 or a 520 or a 650. If you had done some 580s, that's kind of a random thing. Right? I mean, that's.
Well, a lot of people do a 580. I mean, a lot of guys out there, like in HMP, they'll run a 7.0, 580. Also out in XRP, Pine Valley, I think runs that too sometimes. But a lot of their stuff is 7.0 on a 5/10 tree, and then they run the 580 on a 4/10 tree. So we try and just keep it all the same. Everybody stay on the same.
Yeah, prevents a lot of chaos up in the tower. You got to go back and forth changing the tree. But so okay, you laid it out. You got buybacks, pro tree. Again, trucks or cars, any tire, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But pretty much a door car, right? I mean,
door cars, yes.
Yeah, door cars. I know this year's been kind of like a hit or miss because it's, I'm not saying it's the rain or the weather, blah, 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 something always seems to come up. But the ones that you've had in the past, they've been good turnouts. I mean, it could have been better, but I mean, it's been good.
I think we, like on the 7.0, 6.0s, those are the most popular, I think. We have probably 12 to 15 cars on the 7.0 on a Friday night, which is, I think, is pretty good turnout for a Friday night. And then test and tune all night, and then some 6.0s will come out.
Yeah.
We've had, I think, best turnout for a 6.0 class on a Friday night's been 12.
Yeah.
So
it's always been to me. That's always kind of been the best. It brings them all out, right? And I mean, 650, 550. Don't get me wrong, they're out there. But like I said, I think the weather may have had a little bit. Because I know so to kind of go back and retract. Tamayo, right? He puts on the True 10.5, which has been great. I like that because that's
Rumble at the River.
Rumble at the River, right? That's been like I said, the March event was, I think it was good.
Yeah.
I think, and in April, I think they rained out.
Yeah,
I think I rained out in April. So that rains out. Recently, we had one a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It wanted to rain us out, but it didn't. So, but I think the weather leading up to that race kind of, may have panned some of the racers away on that Friday and Saturday. Saturday was kind of light. still good. I mean, it's still a good turnout. But overall, like I said, just to kind of go and appreciate that. Hey, just have fun, right? It's about having fun. Friday, have fun. Come out if you want to test. Fantastic. If you want to put some money in the pot and maybe win some cash, come on in, jump in there if you fit in, right? Get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
And because double entry.
Double entry,
I know.
triple entry,
Yeah, I think
quadruple entry. If we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
4 classes, we
I
don't
think,
discriminate. I mean,
Yeah.
throw as much money at it
I
as you
think
want.
I think
Or-
there's a couple racers who do that pretty good, and they're
Yeah,
pretty good.
we got some good guys that come out.
yeah, they
and-
got some good guys come out and
And
put on a
race.
good show. Yeah. So looking forward, I mean, is this something you can do throughout the year? If there's piggybacking off an event, basically, I'm not sure, right?
Yeah, we plan on. I mean, we try and piggyback like on a Saturday. If there's a big event on Saturday, we'll talk to Mike Garvin on Little River
Right.
and see if can we run just a little test and tune plus shootout.
Yeah,
And we'll try and do 2 classes, 7.0, 6.0, or we'll do a 50s night or 650 and a 550 class.
Yeah.
Try not to do 4 classes a night because it just gets hectic, and we're starting the registration and the driver's meeting is at 8:00. So
Right.
if we got 4 classes, we don't want to be there all night.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I
and
mean,
that makes sense because especially for you and your team to help you out, it's a lot of things going on. You're trying to run,
Yeah.
you're trying to do this. You're at the starting line, getting the classes squared, and then the registration. That's why we try to, or you try to emphasize to get registered right away. Let's go, boom, just gotta
Yeah.
get it done. Let's get you teched in, whatever you gotta do. And let's get the ball going. So you're not, kind of messing around on the back end when you can be concentrating up here. But like I said, I dig it. Like I said, it's a good thing that it just keeps excitement going. And Mike appreciate everything he does. Like I said, he helps.
Yeah.
If you suggest something, he's all in. Let's do it, right? So, but I think moving forward, I think there's and I'll give a shout out to the back end bangers or
backside.
backside bangers, right? That's that's something that's been going on for a number of years, and they got a little comeback. A few races this year, I should say. They got like at least maybe half a dozen, maybe 4 or 5
4 or 5
throughout the
if
year.
I'm not mistaken.
I think there's. I want to say it's July. I think it's in July when they're gonna have them. So you're also gonna be a part of that too. You can have. I mean that they got their own thing. So you race that, but there's no.
Yeah.
Because that's all draggy, right?
Right.
Are they doing categories and classes in that too?
So
Is it open like just a small tire and a
that's
street?
Cody and
Oh.
Justin are
Yeah,
doing
okay.
they're doing the backside bangers.
Okay.
But they run, I think it's a 7.0, 6.0,
No, they do. Okay.
and then all of those 2 classes are on draggies.
Gotcha.
And then they run a small tire and
If I remember-
run or something.
If I remember, like the night before, because that's on a Saturday. I think if I remember, the night before, did you do something on the
Yeah, we
on
were
the front
planning
end?
on this last one. We were planning
already
on
do some on
doing,
the front end, right?
doing a
Yeah.
front half
Okay.
650 race.
I
And
know
then-
prep though, but on the front side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're still you're doing it on pretty much anything. So
Yeah, I'll talk to those guys too, the
If
guys
they're
that are
okay with
running
it,
it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
see if they're all right
Yeah.
with it, and then I'll talk to Mike, and then we'll go from there, and then I'll start throwing flyers out as fast as I can, and
yeah.
try and get as much interest as we can out there on
Yeah.
Friday night, which is
Yeah.
pretty good to get out there and test and have a little bit of fun before
Oh, yeah,
a big race on Saturday.
Yeah, like I was saying, so it's all about just going out there, having fun, getting your car out there, just do something. Like I said, it's always good just to go out there and hang out too. So
Yeah.
night before a big event. I was gonna ask. What was I gonna say? I forgot. My mind just went blank. But overall, like I said, anytime there's an event, there's gonna be something going on a Friday, and it's open to. I got some questions about motorcycles. This is just door cars, right? So I know
This is just door cars.
Okay.
I talked to Mike the other day,
yeah.
because since they're having a motorcycle race or some kind of motorcycle club
Okay.
association on Saturday,
Gotcha.
I had asked him if we could run,
On the
we
Friday.
could invite the motorcycle guys on Friday night,
Oh.
but
Gotcha.
That kind of got squashed because Mike said that the insurance didn't cover it, them to race with cars. So I'm not too sure about that. That's
Okay.
just what I got.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Roll
going
with
with.
it. Whatever the owner says, right?
That's
go with
it.
that.
That's why I squash it.
Okay, but I know that's the whole thing about, track insurance is probably went crazy and they probably got a bunch of stipulations in there. So, yeah, I'm sure, but it is what it is. But that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. That's a good way of thinking outside the box. To say, hey, we're gonna do something on Friday. We can incorporate the club for motorcycles and just kind of
Especially like if they were having another thing on Saturday night, because those guys usually get there on Friday, camp out, party, do whatever they're doing, and then do their race on Saturday, and everybody has fun. A little bit of gambling there going on or whatever.
Yeah, there'd be a ton of stuff going on.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they can. I'm not saying. I just know that those events can get pretty wild. So.
Yeah.
What's
kind of like the vintage race, the vintage race, come out and grow. That was the biggest turnout on a Friday night was for the index on vintage night.
Because they had a bunch of guys from the vintage.
They come in there in groves.
If anybody knows, like when at Little River they have the vintage or nostalgia drags twice a year, right? It's a big turnout. It's always big, so it makes sense. So you piggybacked off on Friday.
Yeah.
People are already there, camping out. Why not go jump in and have some fun? Win a pot, win some money. Good idea. And like I said, I know that you're going to do that throughout the year, and that's always, if anybody knows, Ronnie that does the flyers from hell, he'll put a flyer out there, and Chris knows too. Chris put a flyer out there like in no time. You can do that with the AI stuff that's going on, right? Pretty quick. But cool. So anything else that you have planned? I mean, as far as like other than just doing Friday night stuff. Well, let's talk about your car and your all your stuff. You do 7060.
Do
650.
70650.
70650. What other events do you plan on doing besides, of course, Little River? I know that we talked about it before. There's stuff going on outside of Central Texas. Do you plan to do anything else? I know you stay busy, right? So, but you
we stay pretty busy, but my oldest son is working on
there you go.
a full size truck, so we're trying to do.
You can expand.
We're trying to get in the 750,
the truck
full size thing. So
yeah, that's big. We talked
big,
about it.
big down in HMP. XRP has a big bunch of
full size
truck
750. So
yeah.
So you got So hey, you got something new coming out. That's always good. Trying to go down to the avenue, right? Which would be fun. Full size truck here in Texas is big. If anybody don't know that, I mean, if we got an audience outside of Texas, it's like it's big, right? Outside of that, I mean, like I said, racing in your family, you stay pretty busy. You got your sons going in your cars. I don't know which ones are driving it, what race, right? So
nobody knows until the day of.
Is it like a flip of a coin?
Yeah,
like, hey, this is
pretty
what we
much.
do. Guys are always in the winner's circle or in the finals or something. So, but yeah, and again, this year Texas, the weather's been kind of playing some havoc, which it is what it is. It's always. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the rain, but sometimes it's like it doesn't rain all week until the weekend. I'm like, come on, why can't you rain during the week and not on the weekend? So it's always the opposite. So, well, Chris, hey, let's get you in the scoop. So, we talked to you last time. By the way, he's back. What events have you done since then? And again, the weather kind of played a havoc, maybe.
Just the Summer Super Series.
The bracket racing.
Yeah. And I was playing around with the network connections and stuff, and it started glitching. So
you tested stuff out. You tested your equipment out. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'll hook that camera up to the network, and I can stream it directly to this tablet and control it with a tablet. But if it's not connected to the network, it's iffy and spotty. So that's why I've been looking for like another photographer, videographer to kind of come help me out. Take pictures and do videos while I'm live streaming.
Yeah.
And get more media other than just live streams.
Well, like I said, that was your ultimate goal, right? And which hopefully something will come around, and hopefully we get some news out into the Facebook planet, if you will. If you're interested, get a hold of Chris there, Smerkz Media. But outside of that, because like I said, we spoke with you a couple months ago. Like I said, that we were at one race and you got sick or something. You had to go. You left
Yeah.
early, and which unfortunate things happen.
Yeah, it was like 80 degrees and really humid.
Yeah, that was a rough day. It was horrible because
it was hot.
that was the day. I think that the DA was like 3,800. It was like bad.
It was not good.
It was horrible. So
Cars
that-
were having trouble being.
yeah, everybody was not. I know people were having trouble making it down, or at least getting where their number where they should be, where a car should be, or making some tuning adjustments.
Yeah, I'm usually streaming 6-7 hours, and I only made it 2.5, 3 hours, and my back started giving out on me.
That's not good. That's not good.
Getting
That's not
dehydrated. I drank a couple bottles of water. It wasn't helping. So.
Yeah, that's not good. So you definitely got to make sure you're healthy and don't want to, And like I said, I think you said there was a rash of mosquitoes out there.
Oh, yeah.
Mosquitoes were down.
Like a big cloud of them. Well, it's right there by the river, so
Yeah.
you got to expect that.
Yeah, go down there with some off next time. But
We bought some just for the track.
but your future, of course, like we talked last time, you're going to be, any event at Little River to go. I know you're talking about going to the
Big Sleepies.
Big Sleepies, but the one at XRP.
Yeah.
How is that coming along? With
So if I go to that event,
that's
I
the
want
picnic, right? That's the
Big Jake's.
Big Jakes. That's what
Yeah.
Big Jakes race at XRP. I
I
think it's
thought
September.
Big Jakes was going somewhere else.
September.
No. So
And
he
XRP.
went to Louisiana.
Or Arkansas, wasn't it? Something like
Somewhere,
that?
but he's back. He's back at XRP now. So
Okay.
whatever happened, he's back at XRP. So,
That's good.
so you got how's that plan panning out?
So if I go, I'd like to make it all 3 days. So I'd have to take a Thursday and a Friday off. So I'm just trying to budget
Yeah.
for losing 2 days of work, and I
yeah.
want to try to take a camper, and my wife and kids want to go. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a pretty big expense.
Yeah,
just
it's
to,
gonna be it'd be pretty pricey,
go.
but again, it'd be worth it. It's something for you to go experience. That's for sure, right? So
Yeah.
it's definitely it's wild event. Great racing, badass cars from all over the country. I think. Right?
But if I can't make it all 3 days, I'm going
At
to
least
try
go
to
one,
go
right?
Saturday and just make a day trip out of it.
Oh yeah, it'd be well worth it. I think it'd be well worth it. Something like that is just something you got to go one time. And you've been XRP before, right?
I've never been anywhere but Little River.
Oh.
On my own, I've been to Enos and
Oh, of course, yeah.
stuff with my uncle, but
Right.
that's been years ago.
Well, like I said, yeah, XRP is, one of the nicest venues. Of course, Ennis is huge, big, and hold big events. Great track, prep, always good. So yeah, Little River, of course, is here, right down the road from me, right? So it's always a good place to go because there's always racing. Hopefully, usually racing on. I say every weekend because you do bracket, you do big events, you do everything. So I dig it. So overall, like I said, have you had any people reach out to you to kind of do like some snapshots of their vehicle? I know you're kind of promoting
Just
that.
here and there.
That's something he does, by the way.
I know, I forget what her name is, but one of Montgomery's girlfriends with that white glove.
Okay, yeah.
Briley.
Briley,
Yeah,
Briley, yeah.
I've done some photos for her, and
Okay.
I did the Camaro and
Toby's.
Chris's white and black Nova.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good looking Nova.
Yeah, that's their, it's all in the family, right? Pretty much they're all
Yeah.
like in the.
Yeah.
Did you make some shirts for them? Didn't you make some shirts for somebody?
That was for. Dang.
With the CUDA, or with the, yeah.
I did some for Robert Rankin and,
Rankin, yeah, that's right, yeah.
and the Helco Racing.
Okay. So yeah, so he's got a shirt. He printed up shirts, any design, of course. Some he probably has on his Facebook, social media. You got information on there, right? Smerkz Media about your T-shirts.
Yeah, it's on Smerkz/media.printify.me,
There you
and
go.
you can get on there and find my merch, or if you want a T-shirt designed, I can design it and post it on there.
Nice.
And you
nice.
can order it through the website, so I'm not having to order a bunch of shirts and make them. Especially if it's a small order, they can just
Yeah, they
get it
take
and ship
care of
it
it.
out.
Of course.
It's all taken care of.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time and effort.
But
So,
you can get like hoodies, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, like blankets, all kind of stuff
Everything.
off that site.
Koozies.
If you want something more than a shirt, just hit me up and I can let you know what they offer and we can put your design on it and go from there. And it's like $25 a t-shirt, so
You can't
it's
beat
not
that
real
nowadays.
bad.
I mean, you really can't beat that, especially when it comes up to like sitting down and design it. That's time. Usually people put like initiation fee on top of that, and you got to buy a bundle of shirts. One time shot right does everything.
Yeah.
I think it's a good deal. $25 is cheap for just one shirt, typically.
Yeah.
Small order too.
Hilco,
Yeah.
that was Travis.
Oh,
That's his name.
So you've been around, you doing stuff, getting hits. Appreciate it. I know Mike, and you will be out at Big Sleepy's, by the way, right?
Yeah, Bar None Fade All
Bar None
11.
Fade All, which is
I'm gonna try to go on
256.
Friday, but I'm definitely gonna be there on Saturday.
Saturday.
It just depends on what's going on. So.
Of course, yeah. No, like I said, that's we could talk about that. You know, I know you're gonna be there. I mean,
we'll
you'll
be
be there, and you're gonna have something that Friday night.
No.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Clark is having this.
Clarkson has the
That's right.
8-car shootout
My bad,
for
dude.
almost
My
all
bad,
his
dude. My bad, dude. I knew
for
that.
almost all his stuff, and they do pretty much Friday and Saturday, so
Yeah,
they
yes.
got it all. And
Yeah.
Clark does a good job, and you talk about flyers and advertising
Yeah.
races. That's Clark.
Yeah, he can
He's
definitely
really good.
promote. He's doing some promoting of his ass. So
Yeah.
so we could talk a little bit about that. 'Cause like I said, that's and for me, just because that's an event I look for pretty much every year.
Yeah.
And he's been exploring. He's been having more than one event, but this is the biggest one. He usually has one like the spring. He'll have one, of course,
Is it with the birthday bash?
and they have the Leo birthday bash, and he's been having one in the fall sometime.
Yeah.
So, but this is the biggest one. And just to emphasize that Little River does have concrete walls up now, which that was always a thing. And I mean, just so everybody knows, the fastest car has been 450 plus or so. And that's not a. I don't know the ET. I'm not gonna say I know the ET, but it's been quick. It's 450-ish. That track can hold some power. It's got shut down. You can shut it down. There's nothing to worry about. So I think I've been seeing a lot of buzz about the Big Sleepy's race, Bar None Fade All. So hopefully it'll be a good turnout. I'm sure it will be. It's always
He's always got
it's always
big
good turnout.
invites. He's got a big list of people who's already signed up
Committed.
and stuff. So yeah,
Cool.
He's always got it pretty good. Kenneth and Clark do a pretty good job.
Yeah, they do. They always have it lined out. So shout out to them. I know, like I said, I know. I'm hoping that more cars do show up from out of town. Like I said, that's always been a questionable, question mark. Like you said, there's a lot of people who usually do commit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, and then, either they show or they don't show. But again, it's always a good turnout. It's always
It's always a good time.
It's a full night of racing. They got the family, the Williams sisters are over there barbecuing. They got barbecue over there, and I think other things. But they sell out. They got good stuff in there, food. Can't say nothing else. Like I said, just say if you're gonna go, if you're not going, go early, come early, because this is gonna be slam packed.
Yeah. Plus
It
it
gets
gets crowded.
It gets
packed
crowded.
up.
It'll get crowded.
Get there on Friday night, park overnight. And
That's
then
probably
come
gonna
back.
be. That's
what I
always
do.
that's always the best bet. Or you got somewhere people coming out of town. I'm sure they're gonna have some arrangement to sleep in, or there's hotels all around Temple and maybe the Belton area, close. Other than like the racing stuff, we talked last time, Chris. Is that have you got any hits? Do anything else like other than like racing?
Nothing
That's
yet.
not what you really. I mean, I don't know if that's what you're emphasizing on, but I know racing is something that you stand on.
So pretty much I've just been live streaming the drag races for now. that takes up most of my time on the weekends, and I don't really have time for anything else. I'm just trying to focus on this and build it up.
What I was telling him last time is that live streaming, people do live streaming at racing events, but nothing here. There was never nobody doing live streams. Like live, 24, I wouldn't say the length of the race.
Yeah.
People will live stream little clips, that, a race or here, there, but this is, it's full, right? It's from the start pretty much to finish, depending on how long you stream for. But
yeah, I think Primitive Models, he does a pretty good job.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah, he does live stream.
And then, guy out of Houston, Tickle Fits, you know him. He does a pretty good job. I like the way he does. He'll start the race, and then he has a finish line camera too. So you see the margin of victory, or you see the finish line.
That's what I do with those two.
Yeah, so
I'll have that one at the starting line and that other one at the finish line.
That's where I was trying to get at. That's kind of his notion, because like I said, he's got the start line, he's got the camera down.
That's awesome.
About 400 foot or whatever, and then just slow down.
Halfway.
Halfway, yeah. So that's kind of where I was going. Because Primitive Models, yes, he does good stuff, and he's there. He's 24/7 too.
Yeah.
He's for like 4 or 7 hours. He'll go the whole time.
He does good videos too.
Yeah, he does great videos. He does some captures, but yeah, he's got the starting line angle, and he's got the down track angle.
So once you take off from the starting line, that camera there, I have it set to swivel and catch the finish line, and then zoom in on the scoreboard so you can see the speed and everything. I don't know if you've watched any of my videos.
I've watched a couple of them. It's just
they're several hours long, so you'd have to
just go through them all.
Sometimes if I'm at the event and I see you there, I'll just scroll in and see where my car's at. What's my car doing?
What I've learned is if you try to watch the live stream at the track, it's always like 20-30 seconds of delay. Or more, you never know.
At least sometimes you can see, hey, I want to see what class you're running. Okay, give me an idea. Okay, I need to get called down here pretty quick or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good reference. So, but like I said, what he's doing, he's got the equipment, he's got the goods.
That's awesome.
There's, and again, I want to say appreciate for doing this. It's all going to work out great. I think it's a great tool. It's going to help us both out overall. And I just look forward to do some racing. Let's go do some racing, watch some videos.
If I wasn't live streaming all the time, I do some pretty good videography as well.
Right.
I just don't have time to do it when I'm trying to do the live stream.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. You don't have the bandwidth. Like I said, that's why you're looking for help. Anybody's interested?
I see your kid out there every once in a while.
Yeah, he's usually with me every time, because once I'm starting the live stream, I won't leave that camera for nothing, just because it's, like I said, that it's really expensive, and if I walk away from it...
It'll walk too.
I know it will. Yeah. So he runs to the concession stand for me, he helps me set up all the equipment, and then once it's all set up, he'll watch one of the cameras, especially that one, when I'm away from it. He just sits in the truck and in the back in the bed and watches the camera. And
so it's a full-time gig. So I mean, like I said, it makes sense why you need. I mean, you're looking for some assistance, like I said, just so you can have some bandwidth to do something else, or have somebody else go do. Because he's interviewed before.
Yeah.
And when you interview people, it's like before. Right before the race happens, when
I try to get there a couple hours early, because I'll walk around with just the camera and record with the camera, because like I said, this thing's like 5 pounds. So when I use it, it's on the tripod sitting there. I tried walking around with it at one of the events, and I tried setting it up with the router and the access points and stuff, and I'm learning how to do that. So if you try to bond the network with Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and cellular, this camera runs through one network, so if it tries to switch to another network, it'll kick it off. And that's what was happening, so the video would freeze and start glitching on live, and I've had some comments on it like, you can't even get through 15 seconds of video and it's pausing and stuff.
We're learning.
People are harsh, bro. People are
And
harsh.
I'm like, hey, I'm basically donating my time, and it costs me money, and I'm not getting paid to do it, so you're just going to get what you get.
That's right. Because that's what you look at.
I do my best.
Yeah, you do what you can do, and like I said, but you got the equipment. You just like I said, it's a learning curve. But like I said, so typically when you interview folks, it's going to be like before you catch somebody who's there early, like you're there early, which is great. But again, if you had somebody kind of doing some other things. You can be doing this in the background, maybe when some events are going on. You know, sometimes, or get more interviews, if you will.
Right.
So it's good. But again, that's what people want to see, that, and people like it. I would enjoy it. I'm sure you enjoy it. I mean, everybody enjoys watching racing out there, just learning what, you know, what combo somebody has or what you're doing. You know, just the nature.
Just how they got into it and how
the simple stuff. Like I said,
how they worked on their car.
How they work on the car.
20 years or
what got you into the racing, and why you like to burn money like we do. So you know.
So like I said last time, I had thought about doing another segment instead of lives, like when you're rained out or something. I can, if you're local, I can travel to your shop or something and do like a from the driver's seat or inside the build type interview. And you can go over like how you got into racing, what led you to build this car the way you did, stuff like that.
So that's even better. That's even better. Like I said, I think that's a great idea. Like I said, that'll build. It'll build. Like I said, just like anybody else, you know, that's interested in cars are going to be fond to your Facebook or to your YouTube. So, which is good. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Like I said, I know it's always a pleasure. I know, and that's the other striking thing. People are forgetting that you did that one event last fall with the drone.
Yeah.
And then come January, so January to now, which is basically, let's say 5 months. This is where he's at.
Yeah.
So 5 months in, this is your platform.
That drone was pretty expensive, and I ended up selling it to get most of this equipment. So.
Well, and like I said, we talked before. Like I said, there was something about the residential, the realtor kind of aspect of that drone, which it's not a commodity.
It's a saturated market.
Yeah, so
we're trying to do real estate.
You weren't going to get no bang for the buck, which you pay for that drone. You weren't going to get back.
And then people want to give you like $10 to do all this editing and stuff like that, and I'm like, nah.
So where I'm going is that. So basically, from January to May, this is where you're at. This is what you got. So you're building it. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, just keep doing it, plugging away. It'll get bigger. It'll work. We're gonna help each other out. I do like to say that hopefully I don't know if you want to speak on it, you know, but what you're talking about earlier, a November race, a November time frame race, that just to put something on and be probably another shootout. Here in Texas, man, we can run to December. We can. If it's good,
we can run all the way.
We can run all year.
Middle of January,
yeah,
I think.
We can run pretty much year round, depending, hit or miss. But again, November, first week of November, maybe maybe look into something, lock in, maybe.
Yeah, we're talking about something. It's just in talks right now, and then I need to try and get a scheduled date.
Right.
But yeah, it's just talking about something.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's not in the books. It's always something. We all like to hear that. So it's like, hey, if you got something going on to November, fantastic. We're all in. It's gonna be good. So once you get more to that time, we can probably speak on it a little more. But overall, man, anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to talk about?
I really ain't got nothing else right now. I'm just planning on that race next weekend for the Bar None Fatal 11.
It's gonna be big.
I will definitely be there Saturday. I'm gonna try to make it Friday to get some footage or pictures, something.
Cool.
Like I said, I work a lot during the week, so Saturdays is mainly the only days I can make it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. So I mean, overall, like I said, if you get to Friday, fantastic. Because I mean, I can almost guarantee you, Friday's they're gonna run till it's gonna run pretty late. Yeah. I mean, if they click it on, it could be midnight. Because I think they're starting like at 8, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
on Friday.
On Friday, next Friday, I think Clark is off the trailer. So no test passes.
Right.
It's off
so
the trailer.
that'd be a little quicker. It should be a little quicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, Chris, Smerkz Media, appreciate it. And again, this is a test of the live. Hopefully it goes well. I know it does. Please give us some feedback. Let us know.
It's recorded too, so if it messed up, we can go back and just post it.
Yeah, and probably can do that anyway. We'll just see how it works out. But again, it's all good. Ronnie, anything you want to add? Just
Friday night, or the 29th to tomorrow.
Yeah, 29th.
We're having a 70, 60, 550.
There you go.
Index shootout. Test all night. I know a lot of people are wanting to test 4 next weekend.
Right.
So we'll be out there.
I think, and I think I got the flyer on my on the Facebook page. Big Bucking Deal. There, yeah, Friday night, the 29th, yeah, 7060
550.
550. Little River Drag Racing, Texas. Hey, come on out, support.
And
And
then
then
the track open, or gates open at 5. Track goes hot around 6,
There you go,
6:30,
yeah,
and then test and tune up until
open, yeah. So it's open, test and tune
open
plus the
test and
shootouts.
tune, and then we'll have drivers meeting and registration at 8 o'clock at the tech booth.
Yeah.
Just be there, and $100 entry on all classes, and $60 buyback on the first round.
Sweet.
And let's get a car count and let's have some fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's on the page, but I'll probably share it again.
I've
Again,
got the
today's
flyer overlaid right now too.
sweet. That's awesome. Perfect. So check it out, and then again the following week that's another shootout, but that's gonna be but it's basically a invitation only. I believe that Friday night for Big Sleepies.
Yes,
Clark
next
putting on
Friday night
the
is
following I
invitation.
think June the 5th. So we got some action going on in the next couple weekends. So just we'll keep everybody posted. Stay tuned. Again, thanks Ronnie for coming out. Chris, of course, Smerkz Media. We're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna see each other soon. Probably be doing this a lot more often. So peace.
Peace out.